Welcome everyone. If you have a question, you can type it in the comments in the chat. I'm just waiting for other people to come in. Hola mi gente, si está aquí, pueden comenzar a hacer sus preguntas antes de que el cuarto se llene. Hi, Susan. Susan, you're right. Are you writing in English? I'm just trying to check my settings because when people have been writing to me in Spanish, I get automatic translation. So I've been trying to fix that and I'm just hoping I fixed it. Okay, great. Yes, it's fixed. All right. Do I see? Will Susan's person be proposing to her? Yes. Yep. And it's according to what I'm feeling and to the card, you guys have been together long enough for this person to do this. So it's the perfect timing, literally, for this person to be doing that before the end of the year. But I also hear like if there are disagreements, sometimes you need to be able to pick your battles. They're telling me pick your battles. Yeah, they're telling me pick your battles. The time that you guys have been together doesn't matter because when you know, you know. So, these days don't, I mean, it doesn't take long for a person to know if that's the person for them, but they're just telling me pick your battles. I don't know what that's about. Maybe you or them are a little too picky or too emotional, too sensitive to things, and that sometimes creates arguments. So not everything is a battle. Yeah, you need to let that go. Maybe it's you. I don't know, but you need to people get tired, they're telling me. So you need to drive yourself away from that. Not everything is a battle. Hi. Guys, please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I appreciate you. And go check out the readings that I've been posting. I post in English and Spanish. So you can either watch the English if you want more messages, watch the Spanish with subtitles. Okay, Susan. So yeah, it's you. I feel it a lot. Like if you don't stop that, he's not going to do it. And it's gonna prolong it because you're giving him a reason not to do it. You're making him sour. I hear sour. I see lemons. Okay, green lemons. It's insane. Hola, Juneida. Oh no, Juneida, tú estás escribiendo en inglés o en español. Yo pensé que ya arreglé este problema y no lo arreglé. Junaida va a conseguir trabajo la próxima. Oh, wait, think I'm skipping somebody. Hi, Ron. Sorry, I just skipped you. What's coming for Ron in the near future? Hold on a second, Ron. They're telling me to pick from this deck. I don't know why. What do you have for Ron? What are his energies? They wanted me to check your energies first. A message. Lately, you haven't had peace, and they're telling you to find your inner peace. There's something, I don't know if it's this job related situation, but you need to remember that you don't find the peace outside. You need to find it within you. You need to cultivate it within you. Create a moment of stillness in your mind and in your soul to also help you to manifest. Picture something as it's already done. If you haven't found a job, picture it as it's already done. Will Ron find a job? Whoa. All right. Yes, Ron. You will. And they're also telling me to, if you're giving your resume, Ron, are you writing to me in English? I just want to make sure because I have people who write to me in Spanish and I don't know why this is happening. It's being translated. Okay. All right. So they're telling me that you are going to find something, but they're telling me that instead of you just sending your resume, you need to show face. If these are places that are close by you and you can actually go in person and drop off the resume, it's going to really help you. I'm just going to pull out a tarot card and see what we have. What do we have for Ron? I'm actually gonna take the one that was left behind. Yeah, there's something coming in. All right, but you need to also express your creativity. Let people know that you're not just like anybody else who's there interviewing. Okay, you need to focus on sharing during your interview the things that set you apart. That's what they're telling me. All right. We're moving on to anda, Yuneida, esto no se ha arreglado, me está traduciendo todo lo que tú dices. Ok, Yuneida va a encontrar trabajo. Yo pensé que esto ya se arregló, pero no. Sí, Yuneida. Y va a ser algo seguro. Y la persona con quien tú trabajes, tú vas a poder confiar en esa persona. Veo que en el trabajo donde tú estás, ese no es el caso. Siento que hay mucha envidia. No sé si yo te he dicho esto antes. Thank you, Stephanie. Does Kiko know about Stephanie? Yes. And they're telling you to trust your feelings with this situation you're asking about. And something about something fulfilling your heart's desire. I don't know what that's about. I'm just channeling that. Thank you guys for subscribing. What is Joseph feeling for Star Night? They're feeling really curious about you. And if something were to happen from that, it will be successful because you have the Queen of Pentacles and then you have the Page of Swords. There's some type of justice happening within that connection or something around that or in your life altogether. Actually, Susan is training as a manager. How would it go? How will it go as Susan trains to become a manager? Thank you. You have the devil. There might be people, it's going to go well in terms of you becoming a manager, right? Because that's something that's coming in fast. But you need to be careful because there might be people who have a lot of envy that you became a manager. All right. So ignore them and you need to stay focused. Don't let that be a distraction, they're telling me. Juneida, sí, todo te va a ir bien. Cuando tú consigas ese trabajo, tú vas a confiar más en la gente de ese trabajo nuevo que la persona que te envidiaban en el trabajo viejo. What do you mean, Stephanie? Vas a encontrarlo, Juneida. Pero lleva tu cosa de trabajo. Si tú vives cerca, llévala en persona para que te vean la cara. No la mande puede mandarla por email. O si tú puedes, manda una foto tuya con tu resume, con lo que ustedes llevan al trabajo, tu portafolio, y no sé cómo se dice en los otros países. You're welcome, you're welcome. Susan, whose feelings towards you? Oh, the person you're with? What is the person Susan is with thinking about her? Let me just get a direct oracle message. What is this person thinking about her? Don't give me too many. Like it seems sometimes they feel like they don't deserve you, and so they sometimes ask themselves, why do they deserve you? They appreciate you, so they're very much into you and they appreciate you, and I feel a sense of love. Hola, Alfredo. Ay, Alfredo, esto me está traduciendo en inglés todo lo que la gente me escribe, y a veces no lo traduce bien y no entiendo tu pregunta. Will Susan get her manager's paycheck within 2 weeks? Yes, Susan, within 2 weeks. I just chose 2 weeks, and they clarify that yes, or within 2 weeks. You're welcome. What does the boss think of Susan? Out of away from the cards, because I channel a lot. They seem to think that you're very smart and responsible. This is aside from the cards. This is just what's coming in. Yeah, they see you as kind of like that empress kind of person who's very smart, who can bring a lot to the company or to the place that you're working at, because you have the empress. I just want to show you. But I'm getting a lot that they see you as very smart. I like as like if you have good common sense. ¿Cuál es el mensaje? Hay un mensaje para Alfredo. ¿Qué mensaje hay para Alfredo? Alfredo, te sale el número 28. El 2 es como una unión con otra persona. Se puede ser que alguien está entrando en tu vida, y el 8 significa cambios, ¿ok? Dice, reconoce las señales que te llegan de lo alto. Los ángeles te están enviando mensajes en este momento pero estás demasiado distraído para darte cuenta. Mantente alerta y abierto a la guía divina. Ponte a escuchar a tu intuición porque los guías y la divinidad se comunican con nosotros usando la intuición. Esta persona de Alfredo lo va a contactar. No, Alfredo. Yo no sé si yo me recuerdo, tú me hiciste una pregunta la vez pasada y te salió la misma cosa, porque es que es como que si tú tienes que contactar a la persona. Y me dicen que primero le mande mensaje de texto. No, me dice que no todavía llames a la persona, pero que le mandes un texto. I told you, Susan, he thinks that you have a lot of common sense. I pulled down the the Empress, which is, there's a lot of qualities to you that this manager or this supervisor likes about you. And so, they think positively about you. They think that you have good common sense. The gender doesn't matter because there's no gender in tarot. So whoever you're asking me about, that's what they're thinking. ¿Cómo, Alfredo? ¿Cómo se va a ver o su personalidad? Voy a chequear la personalidad. ¿Cómo será la persona que entra para Alfredo? Va a ser una persona que no le gusta hablar como de los temas que son serios. Puede que sea una persona que no sea, como que sea como inconsistente en la relación, que no tenga como mucho coraje para hacer las cosas, pero tiene muchos sentimientos que le llegan bien como a fondo. Y también quizás sea una persona que no le gusta mucho como mantenerse muy apegada a la persona. Va a ser como una persona independiente. Deja ver cómo será, a ver. Puede tener la piel blanca, ojos azules. Cuando tú la conozcas, a lo mejor tenga puesta ropa, una blusa negra. Y puede que tenga como más de uno, ¿cómo que se dice piercing? Como que sabe cuando uno se perfora el cuerpo, como cuando uno tiene aretes, pero que ella puede tener como diferentes, como piercing, no sé cómo se dice en español. Would Susan be able to move to a new place? Not right now, Susan. I think it has something to do with you saving more money. They're like advising you, don't do it yet. It will happen, but in God's timing. ¿Qué siente Esmeralda Cruz por Alfredo? Ella tiene como un enfoque en ti, como que quizás tú hayas sido una persona que, o tú o ella, siente que esta es una persona que, como que cuando uno pide que una persona sea de una manera, como un deseo de que una persona sea de una manera, y esta persona puede ser esa persona para ti o tú para ella, pero uno de ustedes está bien enfocado en la relación o en uno al otro. Will Susan have a kid with this person? Yes. Yeah, between you and this person, there's like a lot of burning desire. And so, there is an opportunity for that to happen because of that. It's almost like when you're intimate with this person, there's a lot of passion, in other words. ¿Qué piensa Esmeralda de Alfredo? Ella no te puede como soltar. Ella está enamorada, pero o no te suelta a ti o no suelta los sentimientos. Pero quizá también como canalizo que hay algo que ustedes tienen que arreglar. No sé si uno es más terco que el otro, más sensible que el otro, pero hay como algo un obstáculo que tienen que arreglar. Will Susan live with this person in her life? Yes. It's gonna be like you're going on this venture and it's gonna be successful. It's gonna be like a lucky break for you. And it's also gonna be helpful financially. Si Alfredo le manda un request a Esmeralda, lo va a aceptar. Sí. Ustedes van a tener como, esto va a terminar como en paz. Si hubo problemas, las cosas como que se mejoran y como que se relajan entre ustedes dos. Siento un poco de tensión. No sé si es que hay tensión en esa amistad, relación, pero hay algo que es como un obstáculo y se tiene que ver con como la manera de como ustedes son, como tú eres o como ella es, que se interviene entre la relación o que causó un problema. Does this person's mom like Susan? Yeah, Susan. She she I don't know if you've met her already or you've spoken to her long, but she sees you as like as a refreshing a breath of fresh air, as it's something refreshing that's coming into her son's life or to this person's life. And they're telling me to, whenever possible, try and bond with her. Like, maybe buy her like a little trinket, something in appreciation of her ways. You're going to find out that there's something specifically that she likes, something that she likes to eat or something that she likes to have. And you should like gift her something like that. Nothing major, but just in a way of bonding with her. Esmeralda se siente atraída. Sí, sí, Alfredo, y me dicen que sí, que vale la pena como intentar algo con esta persona. What does this person's mom think of Susan? With the flower that came out, I feel like she thinks you're sweet. Huh. You got the 1111, so she definitely thinks that you're a good person for this person that you're with. So at some point you're gonna be celebrating something. Obviously this is a romance, so you're gonna be like celebrating it, and everybody is going to accept you just fine. And I feel like she feels like you're a sweet person, and that you have like a good head on your shoulders. Like in terms of the decisions that you make, it's almost like she sees you like a good catch, like you are very independent, something that's worth, just like a good catch. Esmeralda está preocupada por Alfredo. Sí, hay pasión entre ustedes dos, por eso, y ella siente como una pasión y por eso se preocupa. Is is this person Susan that Susan is with over his ex? Is he over his ex? Yes. Yeah, and he's secure about being over this person. So they're telling me your connection is trustworthy. So they're confirming it by saying the connection is trustworthy. Yeah, because they gave me clearly the connection is trustworthy. But you need to do your part, as I told you, and pick your battles and leave like, don't be too sensitive and be more understanding because people get tired. ¿Qué es lo que le atrae a Esmeralda de Alfredo? Oh, that's why you're so sensitive. Well, watch the Cancer reading in both English and Spanish. Como que a ti te gusta dar mucho, Alfredo. Como que tú eres sensible. Y puede que ustedes vayan a tener, cuando ya se conecten, que ustedes tengan mucha intimidad. Uno de ustedes es muy sexual. Quizás sea eso lo que le atrae de ti. He's gonna, because if you don't stop that, Susan, he's gonna take your sensitivity as you being immature. He's probably he's probably already mentioned that to you. How will Susan's person feel if okay, he will be fine with it. He would oh wow, you can make this up. Literally is saying he will enjoy the results. Unbelievable. But yep, that's it. My guides are no joke. And it's also the Nine of Pentacles, which in the minor arcanas, this is the Empress. So this is also about fertility. So there's a big chance that you could come out pregnant eventually, sometime soon. ¿Qué tú me preguntas, pero sí que ella quiere que tú te comuniques con ella? Yo te dije que te comunicaras, pero que mandaras texto primero antes de llamar para probar cómo está el agua. Yeah, Susan. But you just need to do what I told you because he's gonna see you as being immature if you don't stop being. They're telling me ridiculous. I don't know. That's so funny. They literally just gave me the word ridiculous. I don't understand the question. Susan, Are you asking me about your ex who's your okay, who you already have energy? Hmm. What's Susan's ex's energy towards her now? Oh, it's not good. You have the devil. It's almost like you some way were addicted to him and you needed like to maybe let him go. And then it's almost like you limit yourself, like you don't let yourself or didn't let yourself find somebody else because you were too attached, or maybe you're still attached, and that's why you're asking why you want to know. Yeah, he's like toxic. I feel like they're giving me like his aura. It's horrible. And it's not just to you, that's his character. Is he a fire sign? Yeah, he is. Is your ex a fire sign? Oh, he's an air sign. Yeah, Cancer and Aquarius are not a good match. They're too cold. What sign is the new person? Is he a fire sign? Oh, you're a great match. That is an I'm a Cancer and I love me a Capricorn. I every time I do my readings for Capricorn, I always say my favorite sign. I start the reading by saying that. I love Capricorn. You guys are a perfect match because he's your opposite sign. Go and watch my reading for Capricorn in both English and Spanish. Cross watch for him. If you want to know his business, cross watch. That's how you find out things. And they are so hardworking and they're providers. And your kid that you have now, he'll make them their own. Does he have any children? Yeah, so he's gonna. I had a feeling about that. Does he have two? Are they boys? Is someone doing witchcraft on Susan? Do the egg ritual and cleanse your energy if you feel that. And also put a little buy a little medal of Saint Benedict and always carry it in your purse. That wards off evil and evil energies. Okay, so he has a boy and a girl. Yeah, I had a feeling he had two, and and definitely a boy. Um, no, but just as a protection, just always carry like a little Saint Benedict medal in your purse. Esmeralda lo piensa a Alfredo. Esto me está traduciendo y a veces me lo traduce mal, como te lo dije. Yo no sé si esta es tu pregunta. Si tú quieres saber si ella piensa en ti como con amor, Esmeralda piensa, sí, Alfredo. I can tell you that without even checking, but I will. That it will go well. Will this new person give Susan a better life? Yes. It's a good investment. They're literally telling me it's good that you invest in this person. Invest in them, have a relationship with them, but don't depend on them. You have to continue to have an independent mind. Esmeralda está soltera. Sí. What does Susan's person's brother think of her? That you guys could be good together. And there's something that could happen fast. There might be something he needs to communicate to you, but he's really like focused, wanting to, take action. So he might be taking fast action with regards to something, but the brother thinks, that it could be something that could work. Like he likes you for him. All right, guys, I will see you next time. Nos vemos pronto, mi gente.